everybody doing? It is MindedBike98 back with another stream/video for all who are watching after the stream. Minded Bike. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We have just surpassed 500 subscribers as far as I know. And comment below any other live stream ideas you guys might have. Today we're going to be talking mainly and completely about Fortnite's new season. Now, I'm not going to be showing gameplay because, you guys have to be focused on me and what I'm saying, so that's why I'm here. Got a few topics to talk about, but I want to thank everybody for joining me on this stream. How you doing, Heather Eager? If you guys have any opinions about what I'm saying during the stream, let me know in the comments or in the live chat, and I'd love to hear your opinions in general. Anyway, I have a whole list here of things I want to talk about. I made a list because I'm terrible at remembering stuff, and I have pretty much a whole list of the patch notes from the updates on Fortnite's new season. Everything that was brought to the map, everything that's new, the mythic weapons, the underwater, the sharks, everything. So I can't forget anything because I have a whole list here. Anyway, if you guys want me to be streaming any more games of your preferred, on your preferred console or whatever, let me know in the comment section below or in the live chat, and I'll think about doing it. I'm currently thinking about starting maybe 1 or 2 Minecraft videos just because I had a request from a few of my viewers. I decided why not? You guys are giving me the time and the pleasure. So maybe I'll do that sometime in the future, and that is one of my ideas as well. Anyway, the main topic of this stream, Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3. First, before we get completely into the new season, let's talk about what happened that brought the new things to the season. So, at the end of Fortnite's Chapter 2 Season 2, we had a tidal wave coming, like being surrounded with the storm, and it was something huge on YouTube for content creators, because everyone was testing out what you could and couldn't do with the wave, everything that was possible with the wave, everything that the wave does to you in general. It was huge, and it actually reflected on why the map has what it has. So regarding the events that led up to the new season, let's talk about the tidal wave. My opinions, the pros and cons. The pros were that people knew to actually stay out of the storm because the tidal wave would also keep them from actually making it into the circle. So people were a lot smarter once that came through. But we're not going to go too much into that. You guys already know all that content. So that's what led up to Season 3. Once Season 3 popped up, everyone was excited. Everyone stayed up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning just to see the updates. And of course, as always, the servers were blown up by millions and millions of players trying to get in, trying to see the new battle pass, the new season, the map, the sharks, everything. They wanted to see what was unlocked. So, check that off. The island being underwater, everyone knew that it was coming even before the season started because of the tidal wave and the leaks that led up to the new season. So, first of all, my opinion of the underwater whole underwater thing, the whole island being submerged underwater is a big impact on what the battle pass was bringing to the season, whether it be the new Aquaman skin that you have to earn, which is coming up, of course, but it also has to do with the sharks being added into Fortnite. I don't know if there was much that was removed except for the Season 2 content, which means the bosses and the mythic weapons. There were actually a lot of mythic weapons that remained but were buffed up a little bit, and you guys know what those are. But the whole underwater thing, I don't mind it personally because only half the map is submerged underwater. How you doing, Mr. Roblox? Yeah, half the island is underwater. So everyone who didn't really like the idea of swimming the whole damn time, they had an opportunity to go to the other side of the map and be on dry land. So that is a perk of everyone who didn't like the underwater. But for all who want the whole water situation to go away, as you know, or if you don't know, the island is actually going through a phase where the water is going to be being lowered. It's already lowered a little bit, and now Salty Springs and I think a few other places have come above water. There are also some speculations on YouTube that we're starting, and I don't know if they ended or not because there's not much content on it, but that there's this big rumor that there's going to be some sort of space theme or something to Fortnite. Now, I don't know if that's true, but the Battle Pass has a lot of hints or something towards it, and you could see it by the leaks and by the Battle Pass itself. So say what you want about that, but we have no information about that right now. I'm pretty sure that Epic Games has said something about this whole situation around the outer space thing. I don't know what's going on, and I'm not going to get into it too much. So the whole underwater thing, I mean, I don't mind it. There's a lot of pros and cons about it. Pros, you can get from place to place a lot faster. Cons, you have to watch out where you're swimming because sharks can easily nag at you. Now, I know sharks can only do about 10 damage per hit, but if you are around more than 1 or 2 sharks, then it's going to be kind of hard to get from A to B, and you don't want to deal with those stupid sharks. Now, there are a lot of haters out there about the sharks that really want to play competitively in Fortnite, but you can't because of the sharks. And I mean, it's all part of the season, and there's nothing you can do about it until the new updates come out that hopefully will bring something that the haters will like. So anyway, enough about the underwater. There's not much you can really say about it except for the sharks, it being lowered a little bit, and the opportunity for you to get from place to place a little bit faster. So anyway, moving on to the new shotgun that was added to Fortnite. As you guys know, all across YouTube, Twitch, and a lot of other platforms that might have a lot of content on Fortnite, the charged shotgun has had a lot of hate, and I mean a lot of hate. I have a couple of friends that seriously hate that it was added and replaced with a pump shotgun, or the pump shotgun's been vaulted, as you guys know. That's why the charged shotgun's in. You can't have a new weapon come in without removing an old one. I mean, it makes sense to me, but there are a lot of people who are really raging out at Epic Games for removing it. I mean, I don't really like the charged shotgun. It has come in use once in a while, and you have to actually get used to the mechanics of it because, in all technicality, if you hear someone coming towards you, you have to charge it up before you can think about when you have to shoot them. So it all has to do with a little bit of luck. I kind of like the new shotgun, but at the same time, I hate it a bit. I know that came from Mr. Roblox. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of people who hate it. There are a lot of people who love it. The crime with it, in my opinion, is that they removed the pump shotgun just to add it back in. There are a lot of people who love the pump shotgun. I mean, they love it. And I'm pretty sure they had a lot to say to Epic Games, and Epic Games probably had a lot of emails coming in from players and content creators about the pump shotgun being vaulted. And there's not much you can do about it except for, I don't know, sign a petition. But anyway, it's being removed. It's been removed, as I should say. So there's not much you can do about it. And unless you do an online petition, I recommend you try to get used to the new content within Fortnite right now and try to adjust to the new system. But anyway, the charged shotgun has a lot of love and hate. There's not much I can say about it to make it change. One, because of how many viewers I get in my videos, and number two, because, well, there's a lot more people out there than I can talk about. So there are a lot of people who like it, who hate it, and there's nothing you can do about it. But I don't mind it. It's not the best shotgun to use in certain experiences, and I can understand why some people hate it. They're just not used to the new mechanics of the gun itself, and I guess you could say that they kind of took the idea from other games. I'm not going to mention the other games because this is a Fortnite-related stream and video. But anyway, moving on to something that very little content creators are talking about, but there are some, but that would be skill-based matchmaking. As you guys know, Fortnite has done multiple updates to adjust skill-based matchmaking within the last year or two to make it improve, to make it a little harder, to make it easier for new players. But we're talking specifically about how the new season has affected the winning rate of some people. Now, the new season has brought in new guns. It has brought in Marauders, as you guys know, which sometimes it can be a real pain to deal with them when you're trying to loot up or when you're in a fight with somebody. And there's not much you can do about it other than either ignore them, which doesn't work most of the time, and either that or try to kill them with hopefully the help of the other player that's helping you, or the other player that's fighting against you, and then go back to fighting them. There's a lot of speculation around that, and I'll get back to that later. But anyway, skill-based matchmaking has been affected by the new season, as it does every time. Now, skill-based matchmaking has had a lot of pros and cons said by other YouTubers and players in general. There's not much I can say about it because I don't really think about it that often, but I'm just saying it has been affected. Anyway, the gun that has been unvaulted and a lot of people are having a lot of excitement about and having a lot of content about is the hunting rifle. I was pretty glad to see it right when I played my first game. Popped in, I landed at the Fortilla, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. They added the hunting rifle back in. They unvaulted the hunting rifle. I was excited. I won't lie. Now, a lot of people who didn't like it, as they always do, there's always gonna be haters about something within the game. Epic Games has multiple fans of Fortnite, so people are going to love some things, they're going to hate some things, but no matter what, there's always going to be a hater out there. But anyway, a hunting rifle is a very good addition, and most of the players in Fortnite do like it. Sharks, getting specifically into sharks. There was a rumor before Season 3 came out that sharks were going to be added, and of course, as you guys can see, it was true. There are a lot of things you can do with the sharks. You can ride them, you can use them to get kills, and there has been some content about getting a win only using sharks. Talking about Muzak here. But as most of my viewers know, Muzak is one of my favorite YouTubers, and he has done some content about sharks on Fortnite and getting a win with them. But specifically, the sharks have a lot of pros and cons about them. They can be real loving creatures within the Fortnite world, but they could also be a real pain to deal with. I know I'm not the only one who has experienced this, but have you ever tried to loot up anywhere within Fortnite that can be destroyed, and then all of a sudden, you hear him coming up, you don't realize it, but you can hear him, and then all of a sudden he pops out right in front of you and deals 10 damage while you're trying to heal up, while you're trying to loot up. I'm pretty sure you guys have been through it at least once or twice within the season. It has been out long enough for you guys to actually experience at least one attack by a shark. You guys can't lie about it. I'm pretty sure everyone's dealt with it by now. But anyway, other than that, if you are smart, you can actually ride a shark. And later on, I actually do this myself. Hi, Nose. How's your day? I'm pretty good. How you doing, Logan? Anyway, like I said, pros, cons, sharks. The only con about sharks is that they can attack you, and the other players can use sharks to attack you. I have been attacked by a shark. Yeah, like I said, at least everybody has been affected by the sharks. Everyone who has been trying to loot a house, has been trying to heal, who has been trying to get into a 1v1 with somebody within a Fortnite game has been attacked by a shark. It's annoying. I know it. I have actually rage quit because of it like twice. I'm not gonna kid about it. But anyway, let's go move on to the pros of it. When you get a shark, it is really, really fun to use. I mean, have you ever actually tried to see everything you can do with a shark other than maybe throwing a fishing pole out there and riding him? There's a lot of things you can do with him that I've discovered. You can make him jump over a lot of stuff. You can actually upgrade the shark if you know that. I don't know specifically how the mechanics work with the shark, but I'm pretty sure that the more you feed the shark, the more powerful it can get, or the more damage it can deflect. I don't know how it really works, but that's a pro of it, because if you're trying to use the shark in a new zone or within the last few seconds of the game, it is really, really good to have. I've actually almost won a game with a shark. I'm not gonna lie, I lost because of a sweat, but yeah, the sharks can come in real handy. Anyway, moving on from the sharks, let's talk about the new locations. The new locations within Fortnite, a lot of them have been changed from the last season, namely Sweaty Sands. I mean, the name hasn't been changed, but has been changed by the water. Salty Springs was submerged earlier in the season, but it has recently come above the water for the most part. The agency has actually been upgraded to the authority, and a lot more is possible with it. There's zip lines all around it, which actually has a lot to do with the challenge within the season, if you guys haven't discovered that. What else? There are a lot of other things. The Fortilla has been added. The Fortilla has a really good boss in it. I don't really have much to say about the locations. I've been to all of them, but mostly all I do is loot it up, maybe catch a shark and go to the next location. So I really don't have much to say about the new location, but I can't complain. The new locations are good to have. Anyway, moving on from new locations, I want to see your comments in the live chat. What is your new favorite location in Fortnite? Play Animal Crossing. I don't know what that is, Nugget. The new mythic weapons. The big moment. Everyone knows within a new season, there's always going to be something huge within Fortnite that's going to affect everything, namely the mythic weapons. As you guys know, there's been a lot of mythic weapons added. They actually kept the drum gun, as you know. They buffed it up a bit so that you could do a lot more with it. They changed the mythic grappler. I don't remember exactly what they call it now, but you can actually glide with it at the end, like nearest to the end when you're using the grappler. You play Cypher PK? You copying Cypher PK? I actually haven't seen Cypher PK's video. I have gotten a notification about it. I just thought I'd give my opinion about the location and get your opinions out there from the live chat. No, I'm not copying him. The new bosses are not just human anymore like last season. There are a lot of robots. Yeah, there are a lot of robots out there now. If you guys haven't seen that, I'm pretty sure everyone has, but in case you haven't, they have changed, and the new weapons are, I was about to say great, but that's a lie. There's, what is it called? There's just a lot of new mythic weapons out there that are really good to use. The Chug Jug has been unvaulted. I'm pretty sure no one was thinking about the Chug Jug being unvaulted. Not only being unvaulted, but buffed. It's a mythic Chug Jug, meaning you can use it multiple times during the game. But I mean, the good part of it is that it's really good to use, and you can use that as the only heal you have. I mean, personally, I think it's a bad idea if you think about that. Just carry at least like a med kit or a half pot with you when you're using the chug jug in case you have to do a quick heal up before getting back into battle. It's just smart. But if you do want to grab a heal to use for the rest of the game, you can use the chug jug and it can be reused. And it was a really good addition. It's been buffed, as you know. Anyway, the new bots within Fortnite, they haven't really changed other than how many there are. Each location has at least a couple of bots. As you guys know, the Marauders that were added, so you can't say they haven't. Aquaman and the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass, when it came out, people always look at the Battle Pass, what it offers, whether or not you're buying it or not. Everyone's excited about unlocking Aquaman. I want to hear your opinions about the Aquaman skin, maybe the pickaxe that comes with it. And as you know, this last 4th of July, I mean, it's related to the Battle Pass and new season. This last 4th of July, what's his name? Captain America was actually added to the game. I actually didn't see it coming. But, yeah, Aquaman was not Aquaman. Yeah, Captain America was added to the game, and a lot of people were making content about it that I saw when I was searching for it on YouTube, and I actually bought the skin myself. So, moving on from that, I hope you guys are excited about that skin as well. The challenges for Aquaman, they're pretty much the same as every season. I want the Trident. I want the Trident. I'm pretty sure that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, the Trident, I haven't actually been able to use it. I don't think everyone's been able to use it yet, unless you're getting early access to it just to test out like some sort of beta. I love Marvel and I wanted the Captain America skin, but I don't have V-Bucks for it. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you about that. I've given V-Bucks to a lot of people. I've gifted a lot of things to people, from giveaways, for birthdays. I mean, you can ask my Discord. They'll tell you the same exact thing. I'm a nice person. I do a lot of giveaways, and, I mean, I don't do as many giveaways, necessarily. I'm just being nicer to a lot of people who have a birthday or having a bad day to them. But anyway, yeah, the Battle Pass has a lot of new interesting things added, like the gliders, like the skins. I want to know what your favorite skins are within the Battle Pass. Do you have like a specific skin that you're trying to aim for? Is there a skin that you really want to earn if you haven't already earned it? Are you grinding for anything within the Battle Pass? I'm interested in your opinions. But anyway, moving on from the Battle Pass, you guys already know what's inside of it. Whirlpools. Now, I didn't actually watch a full video or anything on the whirlpools. I just jumped into a game like everybody else to see what everything new was within inside of it. Whirlpools that were entered into Fortnite, I wasn't expecting it. I guess you could say it's just a new bounce pad, because all it does is shoot you up and allow you to glide farther. It might allow you to jump, be popped up a little higher. You can use, I've actually used sharks with it. I have used the boat with it. I've actually used the choppa with it. Yes, it's possible. I know you didn't know this. But I just wanted to see if it was possible, and it was. It doesn't really do much, and there's no reason that you should use it other than to maybe deflect shots from other people. Like if there's someone in the water and you really need to get them up and get out of there before someone shoots your choppa down, you could use the whirlpool to get out of there a lot faster. But other than that, it doesn't really help to put a chop inside of it. But anyway, whirlpools have been a good addition. I've had my life saved by them multiple times, and it has saved me from the storm more than 100 times by now. But anyway, the whirlpools are a good addition. You can not only use it for yourself, but you can use it when you're riding in vehicles as well, including the shark. Anyway, let's go specifically into the Marauders. There's been a lot of rage because of these Marauders. Now, Some people, including me, have said the Marauders are easy to deal with. Now, that is very true if you're in a squad with other people that are helping you to defeat them, as I should say. But if you're alone and trying to defeat the Marauders, there's just not much you can do about it. And if maybe you have enough mats, you might get lucky and kill them all, but you're probably going to end up healing up afterwards. But the Marauders in general, there's a lot of love about them. I mean, the good part of it, if you're going into a fight with Marauders, 1v like 10, I don't know how many of them spawn in at once, but the perk of actually going against them is they drop a lot of loot, heals, a lot of rare guns that you don't get within Fortnite itself. Like if you don't want to go all the way across the map to get a gun, sometimes the Marauders will have the guns that you want. So Marauders, they were a good addition, but if you're trying to go into a solo game, maybe Epic should remove them, because there's just no reason to have them other than to eliminate or kill off a couple of people, which is kind of like a Hunger Games type of thing, which I don't agree with. And yeah, my opinion, they should remove it from solos, but if they want to keep it in duos and squads, I have no problem with it. But anyway, the Marauders have a lot of loot when you defeat them. Other than that, they're a good addition to the game. Moving on, the pump shotgun being vaulted. I know I just talked about this, but I'm going to go further into it. The pump shotgun was vaulted, and there was a lot of rage because of it. Not even a day after, I saw it all over Twitch, because I went on to Twitch just to see what everyone's opinions were about Season 3, and apparently there were a lot of people live streaming about how much they hated Epic for removing the pump shotgun. I mean, they had to add in a new gun, as you know, called the charge shotgun, but if you add a gun, you had to remove a gun of the same type. So it's a shotgun. There's a lot more people who like the tac shotgun, namely me. But there are a lot more people who like the pump shotgun. It was like kind of a 50-50 thing. It's been like that for over a year now. It's been like that since seasons ago. I mean, seasons ago. But they vaulted that, and a lot of people who really hate Epic because of it. I don't mind it because the tac shotgun is still pretty good to use, and I've already won maybe 2 or 3 games since the season came out. I haven't been playing Fortnite that often anymore because of, well, I've been binging a lot of shows across Amazon Prime, and I don't really feel like playing Fortnite that often. So, spoiler alert. Anyway, other than that, if there's anything I missed within the season that you guys want me to mention, just let me know in the comment section or in the live chat, and I'll try to mention it in a future live stream. Like, I'll probably do my opinions on the end of the season in the future. If there's anything you want me to mention in a live stream about that, let me know, and I'll include it in my next live stream about it at the end of the season to give you guys my opinion about the event that comes at the end of the season. Like, you know, at the end of every season, there's at least one event. Like last season, they had the Doomsday event. This next season, it might have something that is caused by an event of this season. So, I want to know your guys' opinions. If I miss anything, let me know. Anyway, thank you for watching my live stream. We hit 500 subscribers. I got an email about it. Woohoo. Let's go. Now let's try to get to 550 subscribers, and I might do a bigger giveaway than just a stupid mouse. I know how you guys thought about it, and I know what you guys think about this. The mobile controller. I know. You guys don't really care about it, and you wish there was a better giveaway. So, you guys want something better? Give me 550 subscribers, and I'll give something away that's much better than that. Want to play Fortnite with me at 11 p.m. So specific. Maybe. I'm actually probably going to be hopping on Fortnite within the next half hour to an hour. But anyway, make sure to like this live stream if you have not already. If anyone's watching that isn't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to do that if you're watching after the stream. And comment below your opinions about the new season, what you love about it, what you hate about it. What do you think is going to happen at the end of the season? I want to know all your opinions. I'm very interested in them. Anyway, that's going to be end of our stream. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you guys